Still in the vibes of Idul Fitr in Indonesia and so many other countries, because not only Indonesia celebrating this very special day, but also all across the globe, including Indonesians in different countries. But of course, the way they celebrate it and the vibe might be slightly different, and we would like to find out how different it is. And we'll find out how the Eid al-Fitr in Seoul was held today. So we'll talk with the Charge Affairs at Interim of Indonesian Embassy in Seoul, Zelda, Wulan, Kartika. Good morning, Bu Zelda.
Hello, good morning.
So
How are you, Pak Steve?
I'm fine, and what about you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so I would like to say Happy Eid Mubarak for you and also for all the staff at Indonesian Embassy in Seoul.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Happy Eid Fitr also to you.
thank you very much. And we know that in Indonesia it's so festive. Everywhere is so crowded, and near our studio, I mean, the palace, people are lining up to join the open house of the palace. But how was it? How was it observed by the Muslims in South Korea that you can find?
Okay, so here in South Korea, it is observed with prayers, family gatherings, and also cultural traditions that reflect the diversity of the Muslim population, which includes both Korean Muslims and expatriates from Indonesia, Brunei Darussalam, Malaysia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, the Middle East, and other regions. So in Seoul, Muslims gather for special Eid prayers at mosques and Islamic centers, such as the Seoul Central Mosque in Itaewon in Seoul, which serves as a focal point for celebrations.
Okay, and do the Muslims in there got a special day off from their work? As we know, it's Monday right now, and usually it's
Yes.
kind of a busy day. How about it?
Yes, so it's very challenging for Muslims, especially because this is because Eid al-Fitr is not a national holiday in South Korea, so it's not a public holiday. So everybody should go to work right after they pray the Eid prayer. So for those who cannot, who has to go to the Eid prayer, the embassy helped them with the letter, with embassy's letter to the company to let them know that this is a big event for Muslims, and ask them to allow those people to go to the mosque first to pray, and then after that they can go to the company afterwards.
And how was the response of the companies? Are they allowing it, or do they something else?
Yes, yes. Fortunately, most of the companies here in South Korea, they understands about, they are aware about the Eid Fitr, so they allow the workers to take sometimes off in the morning to do the prayer, and then after that they can go to work to the companies.
Okay, so this challenge has a solution, especially by the embassy, which is very nice. And we didn't know what about the Muslims from other countries in there, who might be slightly unfortunate, unlike in Indonesia. So it's a nice job by the embassy. But
Thank you.
but besides that, what are the other challenges that are being faced by the Muslims, by both by Indonesian Muslims and other Muslims in celebrating it?
Uh-huh. So first challenge is actually about the weather. Because though the spring has started, this morning when we had Eid prayer, the temperature reached 3 degrees Celsius. So it was quite cold. So that's one challenge. And the other is while halal food is becoming more accessible, it can still be challenging to find traditional Indonesian ingredients for festive dishes. For instance, like ketupat, rendang, and opor ayam. So that's must be a very that's a challenge also for Indonesian Muslims. But despite these challenges, I'm always moved by the resilience as well as the enthusiasm of our community through mosque gatherings, embassy organized event, and virtual connections with loved ones. Indonesians in Korea find ways to keep the spirit of Eid alive. We also appreciate the growing recognition from Korean employers and institutions who are accommodating requests for leave, as I mentioned previously, or flexible schedules during this special time.
Okay. There has been improvements at least from year to year to allow more relaxation, more tolerance for the Muslim
Yes.
in there. And does this have something to do with the growing number of Muslims in South Korea?
Well, the South Korea's Muslim population here is indeed growing. It is driven by immigrants, international students, and a small but growing number of Korean converts. This development has brought greater visibility and vibrancy to its celebrations. It has also led to more diverse and inclusive festivities with participation from different nationalities and also interest from non-Muslim Koreans. Moreover, social media and digital connectivity have amplified awareness of Eid and allowing Koreans to learn about its significance. So this cultural exchange enriched South Korea's multicultural landscape and strengthens the bonds between the Muslim community and Korean society.
So the Eid is not exclusively for the Muslim, but also affects something for the people in South Korea. And usually, when we want to talk about cultural exchange, penetration to the local people, usually it will be through some event. So for this Eid al-Fitr, do the embassy has a kind of special event for them?
Yes, so first, uh, before the Eid, we already distributed Ramadan Eid related care packages containing of staple foods, vitamins, and traditional snacks such as kurma or dates and festive cookies to around 55 mosques that are managed by Indonesians across all regions in South Korea. And second, we issue official notification letters in Korean, as I mentioned before, distributed to Indonesian workers to assist them and allow them to have the flexibility to attend prayers or take leave on the date. And the third one is that we also publish and share a list of mosques and Islamic centers across Korea that hold Eid prayers, along with prayer schedules and location guidance. This ensures that Indonesians who live in Korea or visiting Korea can easily locate the nearest prayer places.
And of course, the Eid is not only about the prayer, not only about the Eid prayer at that time, but after that in Indonesia, we know halal be halal. All the gathering, we want to eat this food together, we want to meet a lot of people. Will there be any of halal be halal?
Yes, so we did it right after the Eid prayer. So we kind of have a small gathering. I mean, small halal bihalal. We didn't do it in a big scale this year due to weather challenge and anything else. So we did some kind of halal bihalal, and the embassy also provides some Indonesian food for those who come or visited Indonesian embassy for Eid prayer.
So, well, it's gonna be a big opportunity too for people who are listening to this broadcast if they want to try Indonesian food, especially for the Eid. Wait for the next Eid and then make sure to come to the embassy or maybe look for the information about the embassy itself. And let's talk about the food. You mentioned that it's not only about the halal food, but also the original spices, ingredients from Indonesia. How difficult is it to bring it from Indonesia, or is it costly, or is the regulations allow it or not?
Well, there are some regulations to allow some ingredients from Indonesia to enter the Korean market for sure. So it's actually not that difficult, but not that easy as well. But some people should go to Asian market, for instance, to find those kind of ingredients because the Korean market they don't sell ingredients such as keluak to or maybe turmeric. It's a bit rare here to find it. So yeah, or maybe cendol. It's difficult to find cendol here for sure. So those kind of ingredients, it's difficult to find here in Korean market. So people should go to ASEAN market. In maybe in Seoul or in any other big cities here in Korea.
So people got to do something with what they have in there. They have to
Yes,
make
yes.
do with whatever they have, so that the
Yeah.
festivity and the vibes of Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr will still be there. Very, very nice.
Yes,
The resilience,
yes.
once again, about the resilience of the people, especially also the embassy. So, to wrap up this talk, Bu Zelda, what do you like to convey to the Indonesians or maybe everybody who are celebrating Eid al-Fitr?
Mm. So, to my fellow Indonesians celebrating Eid al-Fitr, especially those away from loved ones, I extend my warmest wishes. Selamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri. Mohon maaf lahir dan batin. Eid is a time of joy, gratitude, and togetherness. And while being far from home can feel bittersweet. So I hope distance does not diminish the spirit of Eid. Let us cherish this moment to reflect, forgive, and celebrate the resilience and unity of Indonesians abroad. That's all my message to Indonesian fellows.
Okay, thank you very much, Bu Zelda, for joining us in this very, very beautiful day, and wishing you once again happy Eid Mubarak.
Thank you. Happy Eid Mubarak to you too.
Alright, listener, that's the Chart Affairs at Interim of Indonesian Embassy in Seoul, Ibu Zelda, Wulan, Kartika, and we know that we hear the story about not only how they try to manage with what they have, but it's also about the resilience and maintaining the unity with a lot of people. And a lot of movements have been done by Indonesian government to allow the Indonesian citizens in South Korea to be able to perform it prayer and to still feel the festiveness of Eid al-Fitr. And for you, I'd like to, before moving on, I'd like to read some messages from our listeners that I can find on our WhatsApp number. Once again, before that, I'd like to tell you that you can send your Eid al-Fitr greeting to our WhatsApp number, which is +62 821 2381 2130. Once again, +62 2381 2130. And I'd like to read some news from our listener. The first, in the morning, the very morning, I've read the one from Kalapabas, which is thank you very much. And then we got another one from Sami Mossad in Egypt. He sent a picture with a writing saying congratulations to Radio Indonesia or RRI on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. And then there is also another one from Muhammad Mahfuzur Rahman, from Bangladesh. I got to use an application to translate the picture. Happy Eid, may Allah accept from us and from you. Thank you very much, Muhammad Mahfuzur Rahman. And I'm now opening up the Facebook fan page, which is the Voice of Indonesia. We got one from Nasir Aziz in Sheikhupura, Punjab.